What is up, YouTube? Another sneaker unboxing for you guys. So this pair right here is an extremely cool pair to me. It has a really cool story to it, and when I saw pictures release maybe a month before the release, I absolutely knew I had to grab no matter what it took. I have missed a release from this retailer before, and I was not going to let that happen again. So I got on the site right when the release was, waited in line, thought that it was going to sell out instantly because, you know, I was in a wait, and then they sat for a couple hours. So regardless, I'm still excited. I grabbed a pair. I think they still have small sizes 7 through 4 maybe left, but a very special, cool pair. Like I have said previously, I feel like the sneaker game has patterns. You'll go months without getting a shoe, and then all of a sudden you'll get 3 back-to-back. That's exactly what happened. I hit on the Verdi SBs. You can check out my release video on that and hit these. So this right here is a little bit different, but I'm really into runners now, different colors, what have you, and the ASICS Gel Keyano 20. So a really cool pair. I don't have this model of ASICS in my collection. I think I have the Keyano 14 and the 1130s, and that is it. So excited to add a new model and see how comfortable they are. So right there, boom, can't miss the Bodega branding, ASICS and Bodega. Cool box. I think they did this their own. Obviously I don't have this model, so I don't know. And that's it right there. So I think it's called Small Wins Add Up. Just a story talking about exactly what that phrase means. Just really cool. I love their releases. If you don't follow them on Instagram, they do a great job at marketing and photo shoots for these shoes and just everything. They work with some really cool brands. The only release that I have besides this one is a Hoka that they did probably 3 years ago now, but they have done it with ASICS, Hoka again. I think they just did one with Crocs. Very creative, very diverse looking colorways. It's not just like A Ma Maniere where it's the same color tone, just different blocking. Like they just do some crazy obscure stuff. So that's why I love their stuff. I would say they're local, they're not really, they're just East Coast, so gotta support obviously a small retailer when I can. So pulling these out, these are definitely a beautiful looking shoe. So this is them right here. Just when you think of an ASICS, this is what you think of. You think of a really nice mesh upper with a whole bunch of gel on the sole. That is exactly what this is, but this one has a twist to it with some yellows and lime. So very, very cool. This is my first time seeing it in person, so we'll kind of go over it together. So the sole actually is brown. I did not know that. That's really cool. Kind of brings it a little bit more of an earthy tone, even though you can't really see it. I'm sure when you step, you might be able to see it, but that's really it. That is the only thing of brown I'm seeing so far. What is unique about this, I think Kith has been doing some releases. Obviously some other brands. I know Unaffected is coming out with a 20. If you guys haven't noticed, it seems like ASICS is kind of bringing back all their models. So, you know, in the beginning, I want to say it was like the Gel Keyano 14. Jown did that. Every shoemaker did their kind of twist on it. And then it was like the 1130. All these independent brands started releasing those. Now it's the 2160. If you've seen the ASICS Above the Clouds, they did that. And it seems like now is the time for the ASICS Gel Keyano 20. So just very interesting. I noticed that the other day, they're just kind of going through all their models, and it's funny to see, you know, these smaller brands, like I said, Hall Studios, Above the Clouds, a whole bunch of other ones that I'm forgetting the name of, and Kith are all kind of following the same pattern. But this one through Bodega was kind of the first one that I noticed. So going on that, the sole right here is very unique. I only have the Gel Keyano 14 to kind of bring up a comparison, and it has 2 things of gel here, and more of a thick sole less gel on the toe box area, but just really cool to note. It's very, you know, blocky pattern, and we'll kind of go over the design. So you get that nice lime translucent gel pods. Really like this kind of khaki looking color. You get a little bit of speckling right here on the back, to match with the green lime and the toe box area. You get a hit that says gel right there on the back that I believe is on both sides. And the inside, it has really no gel pods. It probably goes through about half of the shoe right here, but none on the inside. This is a nice hit, how you can kind of really tell that this isn't the outside. I kind of like when shoes or sneakers do that. You can just tell it's going to be the inside of the shoe based off of this design printing. The logo is much smaller and more room for ventilation, so pretty cool. Going into probably the cooler part is going to be the upper. So this is the mesh right here. So it looks to be just a really unique pattern. I don't even know if I can kind of understand what's going on here besides the fact that they're kind of going in a cross pattern and 4 holes it looks to be like, but just really, really cool. Almost looks like lace, which is really unique. I don't know if that's normal on the Gel Keyano 20s or not, or if this was their twist on it. But another thing to note, it seems like throughout the background of the ASICS logo, you kind of have this other cross pattern, you know, weave of that looks to be rubber in the upper. So really cool pattern right there all throughout. You get the ASICS hit right there, and kind of like I'd say most of this is like a khaki color. The only real Bodega hit you're gonna get, which I wish was more in your face, like maybe brown or whatever, is right there. And then you kind of get that design language right there on the back that goes all around the heel. So yeah, that's the Bodega branding on the back. And you get this really, really nice mesh pattern right there. I like that a lot. And more of that design right there, and just a really cool shoe. So the other thing you're going to notice from far is the inside of the shoe is going to be this super vibrant lime green and a really cool pattern. I don't even know what that pattern is, but it's definitely unique for sure. You get a Bodega hit on the inside, and it comes laced up in these yellow laces, which are kind of in your face. I don't know if they make a whole lot of sense, but I definitely like them. I might be switching them out because I think they come with extra laces. I think Action Bronson has kind of used like a similar design for his tongue, but kind of matches that right there, which is, I guess you would actually say it's brown to match the sole, which is cool. I'm just now noticing. But really nice, thick honeycomb pattern. You get the ASICS brand right there with the 20 right there to let you know it is the Gel Keyano 20. That is also right there. So really cool shoe. This one has the, you know, little tag right there. And this is the other pair right here. So the exact same all throughout. We'll just kind of run through it. The Bodega hit, the Gel Keyano 20. You get the same design all throughout. It looks like same with the gel pods. You get the speckle going in the back. You get that hit that says gel going upwards. I think this one went down. Something interesting to note. Inside's the same. You get the same brown honeycomb pattern tongue with the 20 hit right there. And then it looks like this is your spare lace. So this is really interesting. I'm curious if this is reflective or not. If you can see that pattern on the inside, it looks like that could be reflective. I could be totally wrong, but something to note is they have that really cool lace in to match the lime of the inside of the upper. This one has purple, which is really unique. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think this will definitely tone it down a lot, but I don't know. Maybe the yellow is just too much with the lime. I don't know. That's kind of like the selling point of the shoe, is like that kind of colorway. We'll see. Actually, now that I'm noticing it, the inside of this right here is yellow. So that's probably what's matching. But obviously, you're not really going to see that nearly as much. I'm sure there's also 3M on here, but haven't really seen pictures or tried it out myself because this is the first time I'm seeing it. But really cool shoe. I have the unaffected Keyanos, which is just an all-white shoe with a little bit of black accent, and thought that this pair, even though it's unique, would be just a little bit different. So we'll see. I'll actually probably lace it up with these today, because I think it'll look really clean. But that really does it. Like I said, this is a shoe from Bodega. I absolutely love Bodega. It is a great store. I've never been, but I want to go, and love supporting them when I enjoy their releases. They have come out with, I don't remember what ASICS model it was, but it was like dark purple, brown, hairy suede. This wasn't really my style, and I think I've seen it on some people and kind of regret not getting them. They had another Hoka come out that was insane, just very muted tones. The one that I have is a little bit more vibrant. Totally regret not getting those. That was a shoe that sold out, I think, probably in 20 minutes. Tried to get back in line, sold out. It was a complete disaster from a release standpoint goes. I don't think they were expecting to have so many people going for them, that it would probably got botted out, which is crazy for a Bodega Hoka. But and I'm trying to think, that's probably all the releases. But I've noticed myself not grabbing some pairs and then later down the road completely regretting not doing so. So I knew that I absolutely had to grab these. They retailed for $185, which was a little bit more than what I wanted to spend. After taxes and shipping, I think was $202. So $200 for like kind of a basic looking ASICS, but for someone that knows, and like I said, I would definitely regret not getting this shoe. So for me, it was worth it. Let me know if you guys even were on the lookout for these, if you grabbed a pair, if you like them, if you regretted not getting them. Just love hearing you guys speak your mind in the comments. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.